Okay, let's take a look at a POSIX permission system, such as is in Linux, Ubuntu, or Fedora. In this case, we'll look at Fedora, one of the free flavors of Linux out there. And you can see that we have an ext2 file system and ext3 file system mounted here, and that gives us POSIX permissions. And we'll list the drives here. Here are our physical drives, in this case our Linux swap and our ext3 file system. And POSIX permissions, if you do an lsl command along listing, you can see how they work. In this case, you have three categories. You have a user, you have a group, and you have other. The user in this case would be C Germany, the group would be Happy Fun. Other would be anybody who's either not a member of the group or not the user themselves. There are three basic permissions that can be combined numerically. They each have a numerical value. So read has a value of 4, write has a value of 2, and execute has a value of 1. So for the user C Germany in this category, read, write, and execute would be 4 plus 2 plus 1, or 7. In this case, the group Happy Fun, read is 4, write is 2, again x is 1. So all the permissions would be 4 plus 2 plus 1, or 7. And anyone who's not a member of Happy Fun or C Germany, in this case again would be read, which is 4, write, which is 2, and execute, which is 1. So 4 plus 2 plus 1, or 7. Let's modify that. There's a command we can use called chmod, and we will give the user C Germany all the permission. We'll give the group read and write permission, and we will give anybody who's not a member of the group or not the user no permission. Oops, do need to supply a directory there. And now let's look at the permissions here. So in this case, we have read, write, execute 7, read, write 6, and then nothing on anyone who's either or neither the user or member of the group for that particular directory. In addition to chmod, we can change the group ownership in the POSIX permission system. This is for any file, any object directory that's on an ext3 file system. So we'll change ownership here to root, chown root. And let's change the group, change grouper chgrp to root as well. Look like everything else there. Now you can see that it no longer belongs to C Germany and Happy Fun, but the user root and the group root in this case. There are also some special permissions, by the way. There's a sticky bit, there's a special group ID and a special user ID. So if we wanted to add that, we would just add an extra 7. So we're going to add all of this. So 7 for all the special permissions, the special user ID, special group ID, and the sticky bit. 7 for rewrite execute for the user, 7 for rewrite execute for the group, and 7 rewrite execute for other. Now you can see how it's changed. In this case, we've added all of the special permissions. In addition to the X there, you've got the T, which means that the X is set, but also the sticky bit is set. The lowercase s means that the X is set for execute for the group, but also the special group ID is set, and the special user ID is set, as well as the X is set for the user. And this can grant temporary root privileges. This can grant temporary privileges to a group to run an application or software. And the sticky bit just basically makes sure that whoever creates a file, those are the only ones who may delete a file in any particular directory. Anyone who has permission in the group may modify the file, but only the creator would delete the file. So kind of a neat, both NTFS and ext2, ext3 have a very good permission system that can give you security, the ability to follow the principle of least privilege, the ability to assign these permissions, whether through ACEs and discretionary access control lists, or through POSIX permissions to files and folders in an operating system. Now, one of the tools that you might use to recover a damaged file system in Linux is FSCK, works like CHK, DSK, and Windows. Now in this case, I don't want to do it on a mounted file system for ext2 or to run E2 FSCK for ext3. You'd want to unmount it and drop down to a lower run level, perhaps a init, and go down to one level 3, or maybe run level 2. But that would basically give you the same capabilities that CHK, DSK, or CheckDisk gives you. An XP, Windows 2000 Pro, 2000P server.